G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and this is the Variety Friday video where I get to make a video on pretty much whatever I want, and I've decided to do a bit of an office tour this week. I get asked a lot what equipment I use, what programs I use, kind of what it looks like when I'm making a video tutorial. So I thought I'd make a quick bit of a tour around my office slash studio slash room, whatever you'd call it, and just kind of show you the setup I use, things I do in my spare time as well, and you know, give you a glimpse in the day of the life of what this insignificant YouTuber does. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, my name's Jazza and this is my crib. Was that a bit too dumb? A bit too corny? Huh. So to begin with, this is the door. It's a nice door. Next to the door is my drum kit. It's a set of Roland TD20 V drums, which I freaking love. They're amazing for recording and for jamming because you can just plug in music and play along to it. And pretty much every other day I muck around and jam to it and play stuff like this. Next to my drum kit are my keyboards, which I've used for live music and busking, but mostly for recording music for animations and games, stuff which sounds kind of like this. Next in the room is my desk, which is where I do all my worky stuff and also play lots of games. So since it's a bit of a big setup, I'm going to go to the beginning, which is here, and it's a printer. And it prints things, and it's good at printing things. That's a box of tissues. I sneeze a lot because I'm allergic to my cat and to dust. And that's an audio interface and a control interface for recording music, which I used Cubase to record most of my music and audio. And then moving along here to the right, I have my microphone, which is an SE2200A condenser microphone, which I use for pretty much everything, including what I'm recording right now. Fantastic audio quality, which goes through this thing. This is a portable interface. It's a Zoom VH4N or something like that, and it's incredible. I use these two lights to light the room when I do my tutorials, because otherwise it would be a bit too dark and muggy, which my older videos are. And this is the webcam I use to record the tutorials on. And moving on to the centerpiece of my production, this is my tablet. It's a Wacom Cintiq 24HD, which is kind of the higher end of the Cintiq market, and it's a new addition to my arsenal. It's about a year and a half old. I got it when I started my drawing channel, which is one of the reasons I actually started this whole channel, and it's fantastic. But if it's out of your budget and you want to do professional work, just get a lower end Cintiq or an Intuos or Bamboo. Over here is my schedule where I update it every week of goals and things that I'm going to be uploading. It's important to keep yourself on track when you're self-employed, and this is a recording of me setting up to record a video tutorial just for the sake of showing you the other side of the camera. This is what my experience is like when I create one. Test. Test. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and in this episode... G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and in this episode we're going to be looking at environmental... G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and in this episode we're going to be looking at environmental animation. Now, what is environmental animation? Basically, when we have I use Camtasia Studio 7 to record my video tutorials and webcam footage, and then after I do that recording, I edit it. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and in this episode we're going to be looking at environmental animation. When I have the tutorial properly edited, then I get ready to upload it by rendering it. And this is the more painful, time-consuming thing. Basically, it consists of waiting and waiting some more, and a bit more waiting. And then once it's rendered, I'm ready to upload it to YouTube. Across from my desk is my piano. And when I say my piano, I mean my mum's piano, which she can't fit in her house, which I'm happy to have in my house because it's a gorgeous baby grand and I play it every day. It's absolutely fantastic and I love it. Here, let me play you a song. Finally, in the last corner of the room is this desk. It's pretty much just a desk. I don't really use it for anything.